Hello everyone, and welcome once again to the Yorkville Physiotherapy offices here at Bay and Bloor in Toronto. And today we are going to talk briefly about something I've been doing with a few folks this week. People who have had previous knee injuries and have some remaining stiffness in the knee. They can't get into full flexion, and the way that you might notice this type of problem manifesting is if, say, you're trying to do a deep squat and you feel like at the bottom of range your knee just doesn't want to go. That might manifest in terms of pain, in terms of just lack of ability to get your hips down low below the knees, or even possibly a noticeable weight shift from the affected side onto the other side. So something like this, as you go down, you sort of shift onto the one side because you just can't get the bend out of that affected side. So here's one trick. Again, this should make sure that it's actually due to just genuine joint stiffness and not some other type of problem. There are things that can mimic this. Sometimes meniscus tears can limit range of motion through the knee. So those are things you might want to have ruled out if you're worried about a potential traumatic injury like that. Talk to your physiotherapist about that. But in the case of genuine joint stiffness, there's a really great self-mobilization you can do, and it looks just like this. You're going to just sit a la so. You're going to bring your knee into as much flexion as it can. Then you're going to rotate in just a little bit with your foot. And that's because that rotating of the lower leg bone in will mimic the natural joint motion that exists at the knee joint. Just that at the end of range you have that little bit of an in twist. So give yourself just a little bit of a foot in rotation, maybe 30 degrees, something like that. And then give a little bit of overpressure. And pulse. I'm pulsing, as you can see there, 10 times, and then out, right? And then back again to the end of range, in twist, 30 degrees, pulse, 10 times, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then out. Try that twice. Then recheck your squat, right? Recheck your squat. It should feel better. It should feel better. It should feel like you have more range, like you're less inclined to weight shift on the other side. If you're not getting any result, try once more. Do a second set. If after 2 sets you don't notice an improvement, that's a good indication to have your knee checked out. But in the case of genuine knee stiffness, this is a good mobilization that you can do on your own with yourself at home, and it's really helpful. So enjoy.